Hey guys, so disclaimer, I'm not saying it is his stuff or not. Some people are, once you see it, some people are saying the line work in these pieces you're about to see are too neat, that it really doesn't go along with Chris's kind of lame types artwork. But these are posted on his Etsy, or not his, but Prater. So we have three. There's actually, I think, seven. I can't get to Kiwi Farms right now. Not loading, so imagine that. But we've got this to pass the time, and I really think I should the DBZ voice. No, but to pass the time in jail, Chris has been writing a lot. In addition to many other pieces, he has written an incredibly extensive play titled "The Life and Times of Jesus Christ." Chris has directed it to be married and made cohesive via video, with us going so far as to hire a voice, albeit from Fiverr, because no person in their right mind would want to do this and be connected to this for the rest of their life. The play itself will be released shortly. Chris drew pictures to illustrate and accompany the narration. This is one of those pictures. In this depiction, Chris converts some anglers into his disciples. They're not fishers of men, they're fishermen. So people are saying it's not Chris because the line, like you can see the line work is a little different for him compared to this. Some people are saying, that doesn't really look like his handwriting. But who knows? Maybe in jail he had a lot of time to practice. Because there's not like he could really do anything else. So who knows? Maybe he just drew and drew. Some of the pictures we're never gonna see. He just drew and drew and drew. And who knows? Maybe he actually improved a little bit. But then you see stuff like this, and it's like, oh yeah, that looks like Chris. That looks like Chris's. Also, each of them have their little, come with me, and I shall make you into fishermen. Uh, Jesus was the one avatar, as she... Chris, stop. As she is now in her life today and onward. Is he making a play about Sonichu being Jesus, or basically about himself being Jesus? Follow the words and light power, and you shall be guided well and saved. I don't know, it's like, the more I look at it, it looks like Chris. Again, he could have just improved a little bit. I mean, he's been drawing for how long? And even over the years, you can see slight improvements. But he's not going to be winning any art, contests anytime soon. So, again, he's in jail. He was in jail, so he's out now. But while he was in jail, he had a lot of time to just sit there and draw. So he may have improved a tiny bit. Because it's like, go back and look at the very, 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 very first time he showed off Sonichu, or even like the first issue of Sonichu, compared to, one of the ones closer to the final ones. And I say final because it's like, oh, I'm going to continue Sonichu. That never happened. So over the years, he's, his line work, it's you could still tell it's Chris. People are saying also because he didn't sign it with his traditional signature. But to put on to draw a play and everything for about being Jesus, I kind of believe that. Okay, so I just checked recent sales, and they actually have the ones that I couldn't find that weren't there. There's this one. Item is sold out. uh, if I remember, Jesus flipped a table, and is there a better picture of this? Um, Peter, my friend, I do not know you. See, like people say this is just too complicated of line work and everything for Chris, but uh let's see what else. There's that one. There's this. Please let my work and bidding be done in sync with your work and bidding. Relocate me to my house and home now, please, I pray and beg. Like, this seems more in line with Chris. See how it is? Like, the line work for it is not nearly as bold, is not nearly as defined, is not nearly as nice. So, that's why people are saying it may not even be Chris doing this. But, oh god, and The Last Supper. So, you know, I'm disappointed. I'm seeing a apparent lack of pickles in this scene. They should all be chowing down on a pickle, and then Chris should be, Sonichu or Chris should be drinking from his cup with that massive pickle-sized straw. You know, because the straw had to be like this freaking thick for some reason. He's like, so I'm extremely disappointed by the lack of pickles. I'm disappointed that there's no giant straw. Chris, come on. You gotta know your viewer base, your fan base here. We want pickles, and we want the giant massive straw. Is that all of them? Wait, yeah, the flipping the table, this, da da da. What was this? Serious? My God, why am I forsaken? You see, look at this compared to, something like that. Or, like those, or who knows, maybe he just has good days and he has bad days. You have days where his drawings look like complete crap, and then you have days where his drawings don't look like complete crap. They still are crap, but not as crappy as the day before that. Lightsaber prop replica with force crystals. No. Why am I forsaken? But yeah. So I figured the best thing that I would do would to be to just click on one and just see, like over here, 1934 sales, and then you just click on that, and then it brings all the ones that have sold already. That's just hilarious. So yeah, this is not Chris posting this. He just kind of gives his work to them, and then they post it, and I guess give him whatever money he makes. But just, this is 3 people have this item in their cart. 6 people have this item in their cart. Just the fact that one person has these items in their cart, like, why would you want to? I've said this before. Why would you want to pay $125 for Chris's art when it looks like it was drawn by a 5-year-old? I mean, if you want to, if someone was like 5 years old and they posted this kind of artwork for 125, that's one thing. But this is a 40-year-old man. and they're putting the price for 125. I get it's the whole, well, he's Chris Chan, the most documented human on the internet. Still, $125. Hell, I even think $25 would be too much. $15 would be too much. This isn't some super detailed commission where, you know, you have these amazing backgrounds and well-drawn characters. No, it's Chris. It's Chris. But again, he's not the one actually doing it. So it's the whole novelty. It's like I said, it's, oh my god, it's Chris Chan, the most documented person on the internet. You know, the dude had sex with his mom. So all these things, people are want to collect this stuff, and like 50 years, you know, 10 years from now, 20 years from now, when no one gives a crap about him anymore, like, oh look, I have a piece of history. But yeah, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 pictures that he drew. Wait, these are no, they're not really the same. This one's longer, but seriously, lack of pickles. And a giant cup. Actually, hang on. So if you're living under a rock or whatever, you don't know, this is what I'm talking about with the straw. This is the infamous picture that Chris drew, where he's drinking out of the straw, and the straw is just massive. And people have redone this picture. They've edited it. Why is it so large? But that's what I mean by the straw, like, is because this is what he drew. So I'm disappointed to see no straws of gargantuan size or pickles, because, you know, we all know Chris loves pickles. Probably the dude who bailed him out. I love that picture though. It's like, who bailed me, you know, who bailed me out? Was that man over there, and the guy over there is in a pickle suit. It didn't actually happen. It's just something I saw on Twitter when I was talking about it. I want a guy in a pickle suit to bail him out. But yeah, I thought you guys would be interested. Again, whether it's Chris or not, I don't know. You know, some of it looks like him, but then some of the line work is just not like his. But again, good days, bad days. Maybe slight improvement because he's been there for 2 years. I'm sure he hasn't really been doing a whole lot apart from drawing and meditating and you know, into Fanta and all that. Fanta, don't you want to? No, I don't. Not if it's like the Fanta that Chris likes. So yeah, artwork from, I'm guessing, before, not too long before he got out or whatever. So they said it's going to be a play and in a like a video type thing with narration. I know you're going to say, hey John, you should offer yourself. I bet they'll hire you because, you know, say you'll do it for free. Yeah, I'm not being part of that. Again, I'm not. No one wants their name attached to anything like that. Some kind of play, and no. Most of us have no problem talking about Chris, but when it comes to something like that, using my voice to narrate something, no. I have some respect for myself still. Not much, but I don't have a problem talking about the guy, but I'm not going to contribute my voice to a play like this that gives into his delusion that he's Jesus Christ. No, not doing it. But anyway, anyways, you guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.